Hey everybody, it's Ingela with Courageous Artistry. This week I'm sharing 5 tips for creating more confident and easy self-recordings. When us performers have to make self-recordings, for the most part, many of us really struggle with it because it's not something that we have to do all the time, and it has become a major necessity, especially during this pandemic, and I actually have a very strong feeling that it will continue to be very important going forward as well. So, how do we make this process easier on ourselves? I know that when I make my self recordings, I tend to get all in my head. I do a million takes, none of them are ever good enough. I get really critical and perfectionistic, feel like I can't sing at all, want to throw in the towel and quit. I don't know if any of you can relate to that, but I have a feeling a few of you can. So today I'm going to share my second tip for creating more confident and easy self-recordings. I hope you'll check out my video from yesterday. The video from yesterday was about normalizing having the video camera or recording device in the room with you. So check that one out. And today I'm going to talk about actually once you've normalized having the camera in the room with you, then what I want you to consider doing, and this is going to apply for a laptop or a tablet or a phone type of recording or video recording device. I'll talk about video cameras later. Anything that has a screen in which you can see yourself, like right now, I'm making this recording on my phone and I can see myself as I speak. So what you want to do is you want to take a piece of paper, something opaque that you can't see through, and you want to tape it over your screen so that you can no longer see yourself. And I'm going to explain why. Now, of course, little caveat here. You want to make sure that you've kind of made yourself very familiar with the boundaries in which you can move, right? So I need to make sure that I am in the camera's view the whole time. You'll have to get used to that at first with the recording device with the screen playing. But once you've done that, maybe you can tape off things on the floor. This is going to apply to some performers more than others, right? Instrumentalists might be sitting or standing and might not need to worry about this. But once you're used to the boundaries of where you can move, then I think that it would be great for you to tape over the screen so you can no longer see yourself. Be careful not to tape over your camera lens, of course. Duh, but I felt like it was worth pointing out. Now, why do we want to do this? Well, when we are performing, we are coordinating many processes in the brain and, of course, then in the body. This takes a tremendous amount of energy and brain power. We have a lot of neural pathways firing when we are performing. So, why would we want to create any type of distraction from that already really focused act? And I'll tell you that anytime we're going to be looking at ourselves in a screen the whole time, we're going to be distracted by what we see. It's going to be that much harder to devote the necessary brain power to our performance. We will be very caught up in, oh, what did that look like? And we'll be looking back and forth. So we would never perform into a mirror, right? Sometimes we practice with a mirror. I've got one right behind me in order to see something that we're doing. But we would never perform in front of a mirror, really and truly. We want to be performing, obviously, in front of audiences optimally. So make sure that you're not performing in front of the mirror of your screen when you are making your self-recordings or self-tapes, whatever you call them. If you're doing this with a video camera that does not have a screen in which you can see yourself, then I would consider maybe taking a scarf or a towel or something decorative and maybe draping it over the tripod. Maybe you would even cover up part of the tripod, obviously once again making sure you're not covering up the camera, so that you can make that piece of equipment a little bit more normal and not so kind of technical and jarring looking. So that would be another tip for you if you're doing it with just a plain old video camera. But stay tuned for a few more tips coming later this week for the next 3 days. And also I'm going to be launching a webinar focusing exactly on this topic that's going to have dozens more tips for all of you. Mindset hacks and calming and grounding strategies and strategies for dealing with the inner critic. So I hope you'll stay tuned or check out my website for more information. And also, if you are interested in working with me privately, you are always free to get in touch via a DM on Instagram. Thanks and good luck making your recordings. Bye.